All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming out to our workshop. This is the Community Rebuild Project. My name is Marquis Jackson L. I'm the founder of the Break Site Campaign. I'm going to be your host on today. We're going to be talking about some really good information, some startup strategies. So this presentation is for people that are starting up their investment platform and they need a sense of direction. It's also for those that have already started life but need to, re-examine some things and put some things in perspective. This workshop right here is going to actually deal with a few things. It's not gonna be a long drawn out workshop. I don't even know how long we're gonna be on here, but we're gonna have a conversation, okay? So I want to thank you for coming out and learning this information because it is definitely going to help you with your investment and setup strategies. So let's get into it. So I want to just let you know we are campaigning for financial success. Okay, and to obtain some financial success, you're gonna need a few things. Okay, so number one, you're gonna need more cash flow and a better financial strategy. And if you're just starting, really don't if you don't get that sound instructions from your parents or a mentor that is financially sound with strategy or financial strategy, you won't get this information. Okay, so that's why we're here today. So number two, you're gonna need income shifting strategies, which help our associates generate positive cash flow. Okay, so you're gonna need some income shifting strategies. Okay, you're gonna need to know what resource actually shift that wealth into your pockets. Because nowadays everybody just got a job and not the right tool to shift that income that you're gonna need to get to the next level. We're gonna talk about that tonight, on today, or whatever time zone that you're in. So, a question: who needs the Break the Cycle campaign? Who needs us? Well, it's more than 200 million people in need of financial and retirement solutions. So if that's you need this information. Okay? We have 82 million millennials that don't have a strategy, don't know how to move. A lot of them are making good money. A lot of them are wasting that money, and they just don't know what to do with it. Okay? Then we have 46 million generation, they call you X, but we're going to call you Next, that do not have any type of support system to get them to that next level. And then we got 77 million baby boomers. Oh my God. That found out that it was a big lie that they sold them. That they was going to have all this retirement income and, life change, some through divorce, some through all kinds of stuff, some through real fatal situations that happen in our lives. We're going to talk about this on today. And then our 40 million seniors that, it's just a sad case for a lot of our seniors. It's a lot of our seniors that become homeless because family structure and family not set up. It's just a whole lot of things that we don't have the time to get into. But these are the people that need this information. 83% of the college students do not have a job lined up for graduate. That is pitiful things. gentlemen, that lets us know that the system is really not set up for you to win. You got to go out there and you got to get it for yourself. And sometimes that's hard with no direction and sometimes having that bad family structure. 66% of Americans earn less than $41,212 per year. And guys, I'm not gonna say in front to you. A lot of this stuff is by design. Certain categories of nationalities are put in a situation to be where they're supposed to be at. So, this is a huge situation that we have to deal with. Okay, it's something that we all have to deal with. 44.7 trillion in 401ks as a form of retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here, if you have a 401k only, it is not good. Okay, it is not good. It's not good, ladies and gentlemen. You got to rely on something other than a 401k. I'm not saying that 401ks are bad, but man, with the economy going the way it's going, things happen the way it's happening, I would not just trust a 401k. I will have something else along with my 401k. All right, let that be like a backup, and make sure it's just we're gonna talk about some strategy. We're gonna get into it. Okay, so our BrickSack campaign community rebuild project will change communities worldwide. And if you want to see this where we get the information from, the information's at the bottom. You can type all that information in, and it will tell you what's going on. I mean, this stuff that we're not making up is serious stuff. So we need to focus on 6 positive cash flow strategies. And that is correcting your W-4 tax withholding. Okay, a lot of us are getting a third of our incomes taken away, and we signed that dotted line because they didn't teach us how to correctly fill out the W-4s. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's really our responsibility to get this information for ourselves, but a lot of us just don't know where to look. So that's why you need to be with an organization like I said. We're going to help educate yourself on what you need to do and just how to navigate through this stuff. Okay, because this stuff is not it's not easy. Okay, it'll make it real easy. Minimizing our taxes. How in the world are we going to minimize taxes? Something that we cannot control. So we think. If you have a business, that is the only way you can minimize your taxes. And we're going to talk about that a little later. We're not going to talk about that with this one. Generating business income. This is something that you need to have. You need to learn how to generate business income. You could be on 2 sides of the business. You either work for that business, your job, aka your job, or you can be the owner of that business and you can actually run that system and that system work with you. It is absolutely up to you and your choice on what you would like to do. Alright? Debt elimination. Ladies and gentlemen, when you owe somebody, it is like a smell you can't get rid of. Okay? The Bible would say, "Oh, no man but to love them." So it is not good for us to be in debt with each other. But and later on in some of our other presentations, we're gonna talk about good debt and bad debt. But that's a whole nother workshop that we just don't have time for right now. Investing to build passive income. This right here is one of the things that we're definitely gonna be talking about today. Investing. How much, the name of the game, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, is how much money is working for you. Not how much are you working for your money. See, we got it twisted. I'm not gonna say it from. We really got it twisted. That's why we're doing this community rebuild. Because we have to rebuild our communities. We have to rebuild our communities with information, resources, and demonstrations, things, strategies that work. Okay? And then, last but not least, self-development. If you're not developing yourself in this time, you know what year it is. If you're not developing yourself in this time, I'm telling you, you are hurting yourself. You're wasting time. You're losing a lot of money, and you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Because if you don't have self-development, boy, it's really hard to get anywhere without self-development. So these are some things that you need, some positive cash flow strategies that you need. Okay, let's move on. So how we get all this information to you is we do it through a workshop. Okay, we do it through webinars, meet people online, offline. So we're going to be working with each individual, each member, each organization um, on the website. We can reach you better. We can reach multiple people faster, and it's just so convenient to do things online. Okay, and plus, this pandemic has really changed a lot of ways we do business. I'm not gonna say in front, it was, a really good thing for us. We was already doing business online, and it just makes it easy to reach out and touch everybody. So definitely we're gonna be doing this stuff online because that's how we reach. Okay, so we're gonna talk about a business strategy, and you're young. You could be young, around 18 years old. This is gonna work for you. And for the ones that don't have the big investment strategy, we're gonna talk about a $350 startup strategy, business strategy, and the term is gonna be for a year and 2 months. Okay, what that looks like. So we have several accounts that we're gonna set you up with. There's three accounts that we're gonna set you up with to do these. Each account pay out a different percentage, and so it's just gonna be amazing. So this particular account that we're gonna set you up with first is our account that actually pay anywhere from 45% to 55%, but we're gonna just stick with 45% for presentation purposes, so that we can get through everything. And then when you set it up, experience it for yourself, you're just gonna get the results that you get. It's gonna be really amazing. Okay, so we're gonna put $350 as a startup. Okay, and we're gonna break it down. All right, so that's gonna be your startup money if you don't have it. Now, if you do more, then just know the numbers that we're gonna show you. It's just gonna be more. Okay, and if you can go to one of our sites, go to our club site, and we have different strategies on there that shows you the other startup, like the $1,000 startup, the 500, the 2,000, the 3,000, and so on and so on. Okay, so we're just gonna be talking about the 350 startup. Okay, so you're gonna pay $100 for what you call an AI bot, and this is what a lot of the big time investors are using now when it comes to their trade. They're using AI technology. Why? Because it actually trades off of algorithms and not emotions and going off of people's feelings and hitting and missing. It's actually trading off of an algorithm. If you understand how the market works, wealthy people are very lazy. We don't want anything to change. We don't want stuff hard and complicated. We just want things very simple. And so we do things in a certain way. Why? Because it's all about us increasing our wealth, increasing our money, and making sure that we can feed our bottom line. And so when it's simple and we keep it simple. You know, the word KISS, keep it simple. Okay, so we really focus and deal with that. So the AI, we decided to have AIs trade for us instead of people. Okay, because that's just better. And you have less people touching your money. You don't have to worry about the AI is not going to steal from us. All it worry about is what algorithms it's going to use to trade. So this is a very aggressive platform that we have, and it does wonders. Matter of fact, it trades like 3 to 4 times a day. That's amazing. Okay, so this bot is only $100. Okay, so you're gonna take $100 and buy your AI bot. Okay, and every system that we have, it tricks with AI, and everything is registered and everything. So you'll learn more about the platforms and the different accounts when you sign up for it. Okay, so you're gonna be left with $250 in your trading account. So you paid $100 for your bot. You're left with $250 in the trading account. Okay, now we're gonna leave this $250 in this trading account in it for 4 months, and let's see what that's gonna look like. All right, so we're gonna start with a 250, and this particular account that we're gonna start you up with is gonna trade at 45%, and that is monthly. Okay, we're gonna do that for 4 months. 4 months. Okay, and everything is monthly. That's monthly. So let's see what that is going to do for us. Bam! So that's going to be $1,105.13. Okay, so you're going to make a $855.13 gain on that bad boy, on that investment. All right. So let's put that on our radar. Okay, so that is definitely going to be, put that in for 4 months, and we got $1,105.13. We're gonna put that in for another 10 months. Let's see. No, we're not gonna take this money and spend it. We're not gonna go buy nothing crazy, because we're gonna use this for our setup strategy. Okay. This is our setup. This is our seed money. Okay, you can't spend a seed money. Spend a seed money, then you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be left out there in the wind. Okay, so now we're gonna do this for 10 months, an additional 10 months. Okay, and it's actually a year and 2 months. Okay, but I broke it down because I want you to see what we're gonna be doing step by step. So this is the goal. This is the first initial goal. Okay, so everything's monthly, 45%. Bam. Let's see what that gets us. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. $45,403.92. So this is incredible. So we got our startup cap, because this is what this income is. Startup cap, $45,403.92. No, we're not gonna go buy a house. No, we're not gonna go and buy a car. No, we're not gonna do none of that. This is going to be what you call your setup cap for your accounts. Remember, we said we're going to set you up with 3 accounts. Okay, 3 accounts. So in the first account, from this 45,000, you're going to take $10,000 and put it into your NT account. All right. All right. You're going to be left with $35,403.92. So then we're going to take another 10 and put that into your DHF account. And then you're going to be left with a remaining balance of $25,403. And this is going to stay into your IPC account, okay? Your initial startup account. All right. Now, with this account, let's see how much money you're going to make, because each account pays a different percentage, okay? So with the NT account, it pays anywhere from 3.5 to about 3.60. Sometimes it's 2 point some percent. And what you want to understand is when you have investing accounts, it's all about the percentage, okay? You want to get paid percentages. Percentages paid different than wages, okay? And we got $10,000 at 3 point some percent. So for this presentation, we're gonna just use 3.5% Novatech, okay? And with the DHF, it pays anywhere from 8% to 28%. So we're gonna go with 11.12%, okay? And then for your IPC, it pays anywhere from 45% to 55%. So 10%, so we're gonna go with the Novatech. 10.5% with at $10,000 is gonna run us with $1,607.58. So this is what you're gonna get paid a month from a $10,000 investment. Okay, from a $10,000 investment at 3.5%, bam, that's what you got. So we're gonna stick with, for the DHF, it's gonna be 11.12%. That's monthly. So what you're gonna actually get coming out for this account, it's going to be $1,112. Okay, and then we're gonna keep the remaining balance of $25,403 in your IPC account, and that account pays anywhere from 45 to 50 something, 55. But we're gonna stay with 45%, and that's gonna come up to 11,431.76 for a total balance of $14,251.30. Ladies and gentlemen, your setup is everything. Okay, now this is your first year and 2 months of having this happen. You can do this after your first year and 2 months. Okay, and what we did was we just calculated how much you're gonna make a month after you have these different amounts in each account. So you want to have all 3 of your accounts working for you. These accounts pay weekly, daily, monthly. Okay, so with this amount of money in your accounts, right? And this is 40. You've invested. You got 45. You got $45,403.92 working for you, in conjunction with all 3 accounts getting paid a different percentage. We all broke it all down. Put 10 in one, 10 in the other, and kept 25,000 in your first initial account, because it pays 45% monthly, and it's a very aggressive account, which is awesome. That goes off the algorithm. Okay, And now with all three of your accounts, you get paid $14,000 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, that is amazing. Okay? That is amazing. So you got $14,000 a month. So what do? You want to invest for your future and for success. Okay? So we're gonna break it down. And it's really your choice of what you want to do. Okay? It's really your choice. If you got 10 in your Novatech account, you got 10 in your DHF account, and you got 10 in your IPC account. So now let's see what your next year gonna look like. So if you are young, if you're like 18 years of age, in your 20s and your 30s, you need to be doing this, okay? Because it's not about how much money you work, how much money you working for. It's about how much money is working for you. And in your young age, this is what you're not being taught. You're not being taught how to have money work for you. You're being taught how to work for the money, build somebody else's dream, which is nothing wrong with that. But there's something wrong with that when you're doing that for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus years and expect to be taken care of at your older years. You don't want to, you do not want to do that. That is just a terrible plan. And then you're expecting your 401k to just be there. Like, no, see what's happening in the economy right now. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse for the people that are not in position. And if you take a year and 2 months to position yourself like this, you're going to be set up. This is what you're going to look like in the next year. Okay? So, $10,000 at 3.5% in a year's time. We did the math for the sake of this presentation. Look what we're looking at, guys. Look ladies. Look what we're looking at. Okay? So we're gonna go your second year with this setup. Okay? Alright? So in your Novatech account, you're gonna have $45,000 at the end of that year. $44,403. $44,403.29. Okay? In that account. Okay? In your next account, you're gonna have $28,702.67 in your DHF account. Okay? And then in your initial account, you have $25,000 invested in it to invest at 45% every month. You're gonna have $1 million in your account. This is your second year. So for a grand total of $1,091,408.63. Guys, ladies, this is your second year. This is your second year of having this amount of income working for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not even a sacrifice. This is a simple strategy that anybody can do. And you started with $350. This can be you. If you are in your age of 18, 20, 30, even 40, this can be you. You do not listen. Poverty is a choice. Lack is a choice. And all you need is a simple information and a simple strategy. And your life is changed. Numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie. People lie, but numbers don't lie. And these accounts are available for you. And I appreciate you coming to this website to learn this information. But this is what we do. actually help people with strategies to set themselves up for the future. And this is one of our goals for the community rebuild project is to help families reestablish themselves financially so they can have a lifestyle. And we want to reach all the young people, all those that want it, because it's out here. It's ready for you. It's waiting on you. And all you simply have to do is get back with that person that shared this information with you, and let them know you're ready to open up your accounts. Go with this strategy, stay focused, and this will be you. Okay, this will definitely be you. And we got some strategies on our club site that we're actually doing. You can tag along with us, but it's never too late to restart. For those that have already started their life and they found themselves in a crunch, we talk about a 2 years tops for millionaire just by starting with a $350 investment into yourself. Okay, talking about a year and 2 months. You'll have your setup with $10,000 in your first two accounts, and then the remaining balance of $25,000 in your initial account, because that's the account that we're going to start you with. And then you can do this setup, and then your next year with this amount of money in your accounts. And we're not talking about you continue to put money in the account. We only did this strategy based off of you putting the initial $350 in there one time and just compound it for 4 months, and then compound it and leave it in your account for the next 10 months for it to compound at $1,000. Because remember, we got to get your income at least $1,000 when it comes to investing. Okay, you're really not going to see anything if it's lower than $1,000. So once we get that income to $1,000, then that's something that we can actually work with. So it's going to take an additional 10 months. Now, if you decide to start it with $350 and then add more money to it to get it to $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000, just know this number that you see is going to be way bigger, much bigger. Okay, so if you started with 3, you get it to $1,000, and then you get it to another 1,000, 2,000. Oh my God! I mean, you just gonna it's just gonna be great. Okay, get it to 3,000, get it to 4,000, get it to 5,000. So our goals is to help you get your accounts to 1,000. Then it's gonna then after that get it to 5,000. Then after that get it to 10,000. Once you get it to $10,000, pretty much a wrap. Okay, I mean you're gonna be in a really good financial position. You're gonna have $10,000 working for you. And $10,000 working for you is amazing. And this is optional. If you decide you wanted to share our platforms and what we're doing and how we're helping people, that's only going to give you more income into your account, which is going to be bananas. And let me tell you from experience, it is amazing. Okay? But you do not need no one to make this happen for you. All you need is your initial investment, and whatever you can start off with, you start off with. We suggest don't start off no lower than $250 in your account. And we talking about, you pay for your bot and you got your $250 in the account. So if you do 3, there is a strategy that we have. It should be on our club site with 350. With a 350 startup, that is a whole nother monster. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a situation that everybody can put themselves in. And all it takes is for you to simply just get involved, get familiar with our campaign. We are campaigning to financial success, and we're doing this with information, education, and also demonstration. So we're not telling you to do something that we're not doing. We're doing this, okay? So I want to thank you so much for checking out this community rebuild project. This is one of the projects that we're working on with this project and also with our Juneteenth challenge. This is the challenge that we are challenging everybody to initiate in their lives. Okay. So this is Marquis Jackson L with another successful webinar and workshop for you. Make sure that you share this. Make sure you like it. Make sure that you just get the word out to everybody because everybody needs this change. Okay. So I'll talk to you later. Shalom, and see you at our next